Welcome to today's episode on Hospitality Review. If you're joining us for the first time, please do well to see our previous videos. We are still on the different departments you can find in a typical hotel, but today we are dwelling more on the front office department. The front office department is responsible for check-in and check-out of guests in an hotel. They maintain and ensure that guests has a smooth experience during their stay. Now, we have different sections in front office department. We have the GSA section, which is the guest service agents. We have billings and reservation. We have the bell boys, which is also known as the porter. We have the account setup. Now, in the account setup, you see your outlet cashier, you see your front office auditor, you see your internal auditor. Then we have the room status coordinator. Now, the room status coordinator in an hotel is very essential, because once a guest have a complaint in his room, maybe the AC is not working, the TV remote is bad, it has plumbing issue. Now, it's the responsibility of the GSA, which is a receptionist, is also known as a receptionist. The receptionist to pass the information across to the room status coordinators. Now, the room status coordinators are in charge of maintaining the electrical issues or amenities inside the room. They make sure that if the AC is not working, they mobilize their team to fix up the AC. If the room has a plumbing issue, they make sure that they have a plumber to fix that plumbing issue. So room status coordinator is very essential in an hotel. Now, we talked about a GSA, which is guest service agent. Now, who is a GSA? But before then, the GSA is responsible for a smooth customer's experience. Who is a GSA in an hotel? A guest service agent is a professional that is responsible for check-in and check-out of guests in an hotel. Their roles focus on providing exceptional customer service and addressing the needs and inquiries of guests. Now, like I said, that the GSA is a professional that is responsible for check-in and check-out and providing an exceptional customer service, addressing customers' need. Now, as a front desk, as a GSA, or as a receptionist in an hotel, you are responsible for addressing customers' needs and customers' wants. Now, a scenario where a guest call across through your intercom that his AC is not working, it is your responsibility to make sure that his AC is being fixed. Or a customer can call from his room that he needs to know your product and your services that you sell. A GSA is responsible to educate the guests of the products and services that the hotel has to offer. Maybe your services, like you have a gym center, your product, the kind of food that the hotel has to offer, and so on and so on. The duties of a GSA include check-in and check-out, reservation management, guest assistance, administrative tasks, problem solving. Yes, a GSA is responsible for solving customers' problem and need. A guest service agent should have an excellent communication skill. A GSA should be able to multitask and pay attention to details. Now, who is a front office manager? A front desk manager is responsible for overseeing the entire front office or front desk operation. The front office manager plays a crucial role in maintaining the hotel reputation and operational efficiency. Now, as a front office manager, you are supposed to know every details that is going on within your domain, within the front desk, within the front office department. Let me share a live scenario where, as a general cashier, the front desk made a remittance to me and the account was not balanced. So I had to put a call across to the front desk manager and ask him for a proper explanation. And could you believe that the front desk manager could not give me a reasonable answer? Instead, he was referring to his GSA, his receptionist, that I should ask his receptionist. Why would you ask me to ask the GSA of the transaction that went through under your nose, under your department, under your unit. As a front office manager, you're supposed to know the in and out, all the activities that goes on in that front office department. If proper check is not being done, a GSA could utilize an amount that there was no deposit. Yes, I've seen a scenario whereby I was seeing advance utilized. Then I asked, when was the deposit made? But proper answer was not given. That is to say, there was no deposit and you're utilizing. How can you utilize a certain amount when you did not make a deposit? As a front office manager, you are supposed to be up and doing, up to your game. Check anything checkable. Get involved. You're not just a leader. You should be a leader that is hands-on. Get involved on all the activity that is going on within your department, within your unit. Until our next episode on Hospitality Review, I remain your girl, Wati.